Off by telling you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Shref Mancha. I am 17 years old, and I identify as a first-generation woman of color. Growing up, I never really knew or thought about how my identity separated me from others. I was in a school district where 80% of students were just like me. As I grew up, though, I noticed that I would be the only Latina in the room, and oftentimes I felt like I stood out from others, and not in a good way. One day, I sat down and contemplated a little bit about this issue. My mother came to the United States to make a better future for her children. Why would I let her down? Why would I give people who stared at me the satisfaction of my failure? I decided that wasn't going to be the way things worked out. I was going to be at this whole thing we call life. I made an image for myself. I worked hard and joined extracurricular activities. Of all those things I did, participating in Junior Achievement was the best decision I ever made. Through Junior Achievement, I was able to meet new people, learn how to be more outgoing, and I ultimately found my passion for business. When I look back at my best memories, most of them are things that I've done with Junior Achievement. A few years ago, I would not see myself where I am today. College was just a word teachers would say, but never something I would be able to afford, even if I wanted to go. I decided I was going to work hard to get the full ride scholarship to college. I was almost sure of it. I always had that idea until reality struck. I wasn't even eligible for those full ride scholarships like the Better Foundation or the Daniels Fund. I applied to so many scholarships, but I received none of them. I was at loss. I had worked so hard, but nobody seemed to acknowledge that. This is how I felt all of my senior year. 2 months before graduation, I still didn't know what I was going to do. I couldn't go to college without money. Within 1 week, though, I was selected for 3 scholarships. The JA Inspiration Scholarship was one of them. It was the most meaningful scholarship to me. To give you an idea, without any scholarships, I would have to pay $15,000 a year without loans out of pocket. With loans out of pocket for my education. With scholars, my cost goes down to $4,000 without any loans. Junior Achievement made my dream school a reality. If I did not receive this scholarship, I would be enrolled at a school I didn't want to be in. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Denver and majoring in business. I cannot express how thankful I am for JA. They are the reason I have found my passion. They are the reason I have done all the things I have, and the reason my dreams have become a reality. I am proud to say that I am a first-generation Hispanic woman going to college, and Junior Achievement is the main reason for that. Once again, thank you all for your generosity and having me here today.
If you ask me why I'm here today, I would answer by saying that JA has invited me to participate in a speaking engagement for one of their fundraising events. But I must apologize because when I look around the room, everyone is here to celebrate the 2017 JA Inspiration Scholarship recipients. And I soon realized that I'm one of them. So I guess my answer wasn't completely false, because I'm here to say a few words. I must admit, being up here is not the same as being in a fundraising kickoff event. In preparation for the delivery, I had a writer's block. Before jumping to conclusions and asking, how can you have a writer's block after receiving this scholarship? Let me explain. Don't get me wrong, I am honored to be a recipient of this scholarship, but what I have difficulty in expressing on paper is why me? There are 854,265 public school students in Colorado. Of those 850,000 students, JA serves 134,372 students. These are big numbers, but to put it in perspective, for every 7 students, JA serves 1. The takeaway from this information is still, why me? I know the board members can answer the question, or I would hope so, if you guys are the ones behind the selection process. But I think I figured out why. The world needs leaders, individuals that can rise up to challenges, not give up, and inspire others to do the same. 2 things that encompass the definition of a leader for me is someone who steps out of the comfort zone and pays it forward. I synthesized this definition of a leader when I reflected on my involvement with junior achievement throughout my high school career. One of the challenges I had to overcome at an early age in high school in order to be where I am now is to step out of my comfort zone. I was introduced to JA in 9th grade, where I was invited to participate in JA Business Week. However, I was the only one interested in my school, and I was nervous about going to my first ever summer camp without any friends. The outcome is another story, but through JA Business Week, I was shown the magic that happens when one steps out of their comfort zone. The following years, I invited more friends, and just like it happened to me, their lives transformed. One of the things I love about JA is their enthusiasm of helping students learn about business. The experience of having business professionals come into your classroom is inspiring. But I've also witnessed the behind-the-scenes work that JA has to do in order to make it successful. And so I promised myself that once I became successful, I was going to give back. But I must stop myself there because I'm already successful. Maybe not monetarily speaking, but I've had plenty of experience with certain things. So I already marked my calendar to leave the first week of April available to go into a DCIS at Fairmont classroom and teach JA in Spanish to the 2nd grade classrooms. To me, that's my way of paying it forward now. Therefore, in closing remarks, I first must thank my parents for building the foundation. And second, thank you, JA, for building the support, being mentors, and providing the resources. Thank you for showing me what strong leadership looks like in the community, and for giving me the opportunity to grow. And most importantly, thank you to all the board members, present and not present, as well as the sponsors and donors for your time and generosity. I see myself being in your shoes in the near future, so don't worry about me, I'm not going away. It was through collective effort that I was catapulted here today, and I'll never forget that. My name is Oliver Martinez Reyes, and thank you very much.